and the Jordan, it's going to live on in name this year. But Alex Shnaider has taken over from me, and he's put his own management team in there. And, you know, the signs are that he's going to do a particularly good job.
Mixed feelings?
Not really. I think somewhat relief is not the right word either. What I see the situation is that it became virtually impossible for Jordan to continue and to try to be competitive. You know, the whole way I was brought up in racing for the last 30 odd years was that I always wanted to believe that I had a chance to win. And whilst Brazil 2003 was a particularly lucky win, yes, it was a win, but you know, that's not going to happen very often. And under that basis, I feel that the private team and the private team's future is best served in the hands of well-constructed, well-financed private individuals, not people like the likes of Frank Williams and Eddie Jordan, who have come up as drivers and follow that dream forward into creating a team. I think those days are gone.
So is Alex Shnaider a kind of Roman Abramovich figure? Is he going to do with Jordan what Abramovich did with Chelsea?
I think it's a very different thing. He may do. I hope he does, in some respects. But I think the difference, and very different things, is that what Alex Shnaider is doing is basing it on very, very hard commercial principles. We've come here to a launch in Russia, Red Square, very typically Jordan. You know, we would have things like Cirque du Soleil and all sorts of crazy launches. But to come here and do a launch in the middle of Red Square, I can see him getting some serious commercial interest in Russia. He has taken an Indian driver, first ever Indian driver in Formula One, the Tata Group sponsoring him, Benson Hedges continuing with the team. It's been very cleverly structured, and I think what he is doing is he has a global business, and he is making sure that he has taken a global sport, that he's able to add real value to his business on a pure commercial basis. You know, I made the analogy today that today is like a wedding, and my baby has just been handed over to somebody else, like my daughter. This is my baby, Jordan Formula One. And today was the wedding ceremony, and you know, a father doesn't always go, very seldom goes to the honeymoon, and this is exactly how I see it. You know, great names like Lotus and Brabham, people don't talk so much about them anymore, and people like the great Niki Lauda or Alan Prost. It's quite normal. People will and should forget Jordan when it goes, and that's a quite normal situation, and not one in any way to be sad or upset about it. It's evolution. The new people are here. Give them the chance. It's the start of their new life. It's their new wedding. Let them get on with it.
And the new man is here, Alex Shnaider. Welcome to ITV F1. Are you going to forget Jordan completely? Are you going to completely overhaul the team?
Well, we will not forget Eddie Jordan, but we will definitely start overhauling the team. We already have started as soon as we bought it. We completed the cars, got them ready in a hurry to get to Melbourne in time.
Should we expect too much from you this season, or are you really looking towards 2006 before you make an impression?
Well, we're looking to improve this season, obviously. There is very limited things that we could do. We will improve, and we are looking at 2006 to start really moving forward.
When people from your part of the world come into a sport, they mention the name, or we mention the name, perhaps Roman Abramovich, and say, is he going to do this? Is he going to turn the sport upside down? Is he going to throw a vast amount of money at it and make Jordan #1?
Yes, well, I don't know about #1. It's very difficult to compete against the Ferraris and McLarens. It's not all in Formula One about money. It's a lot of factors that have to work in tandem together in order to succeed. But we have to start with something. Obviously, we will invest the necessary funds. We're evaluating Jordan this year. We will have a year of learning. We will evaluate all the strong and weak points of Jordan and try to improve as we go.
But just finally, your ambition is to be #1, no matter what the team is called.
And our ambition is always to be #1, but we have to be realistic and to work with what we have.
Good to have you on the scene. Enjoy the race.
Thank you very much. Thank you.